I was wondering if you've noticed if your comedy/sense of humor gets better the happier you are. It sounds dumb, but I'm afraid becoming happier will make me lose my best trait and I just become a dull average human being.
No, sometimes I feel cynicism is a bit... I think cynicism can be a bit narcissistic. I think if you're always, and I'm guilty of this shit because, I love looking at the dark side of things, but I think that's what I feel like I've learned is like, you can go dark, but it doesn't always have to be like, oh, everything sucks. I mean, everything sucks. I fully feel that, but if you're always like trying to take the fucking, you're always trying to like ruin shit, it's just, in a way, it just kind of makes it about your opinion and what you feel all the time. And then you just don't think about other people. And that's how you become unrelatable. Because then people go, man, what the fuck? Who asked you? Oh, miserable ass. Well, fucking come over here with that shit. Because me and all these other people enjoy that shit. Versus, you can say dark shit with a smile. That's what I like to say, man. Like, example, like you could hold like some Nike shit. You'd be like, oh man, I can't believe little kids made this shit. This shoe is fucking fire. It's fucked up that kids made it, but I like this shoe. God, I'm guilty of first world pleasure. And everyone can laugh at that. You go, oh man, that is fucked up, but the shoe is also dope. Plus, it's exhausting to be cynical all the time. If you hate everything, you're just going to want to die. Well, do you ever feel like a contrarian sometimes? Absolutely, man. I'm completely guilty of that. I'll be honest, bro. It's very hard for me to... I don't know. I'm in a weird spot with my head right now. That's kind of why I like started this F1 podcast, because I feel like more and more... And even on Twitch, I kind of like gaming, because I feel like more and more I'm putting myself in a position where there's a lot of emphasis on like having an opinion. I don't know if that's a good thing, man. That's kind of why I'm like chilling on Twitter too and not trying to like get my 2 cents in on everything, because I think there was a point in time where that was fun and people still want to hear that. But I got to be careful that I'm not over leveraging that and getting some weird complex where my opinion is important, because it's really not important ever. I'm the least important I'm not an important person. So I think it's dangerous to put so many requirements on having an opinion all the time. So that's why I like talking about driving and I like gaming, because it doesn't necessarily require an opinion. It can just be fun for everybody. And it gives me the opportunity to check myself and be self-reflective. Because I'll be honest, sometimes we record the podcast and I don't even remember what the fuck I said. And I don't think that's always a good thing. I think that's a bit dangerous. You talk for 2 hours and then you just don't remember a single thing you said. It's not necessarily good. Podcast amnesia. Yeah, shit is. I'm trying to be more responsible, man. There's a lot that goes into, I don't know. Especially humor now. Humor is a lot different. I feel like humor now, it reaches a lot of people. And you can either choose to, embrace a lot of people, or you can like go into a niche and you can pick. And there's plenty of comedians who are like, nah, like this is what I think is funny and this is my truth, and like they live by that. And there are other people that are, which I think I err on the side of, is like trying to hear other people's feelings and taking that into account. Yeah, I'm not saying one's better than the other, but I'll tell you right now, I'm in a weird spot where I feel like I need to figure out what's funny to me again. If that makes sense. Is bro having a crisis? I mean, yeah. How could I not, man? Take a 1-year period and do almost 100 live performances. That level of adrenaline, at least for me, like that shit, it fucks with your head. Like you do 35 days of fucking high intensity shit. And in the middle of all that, like, we're doing the podcast and we're trying to maintain other things and da-da-da-da-da. After like a year of that, you come out the other side, and at least for me personally, I'm like, it's so easy to fucking question everything. Like
Happy
imposter
5 months
syndrome,
now.
all
Hope
that
you
shit.
lean-
I'm just saying, bro, most people who entertain, I'm not going to say that all of them feel like, oh, I deserve this. I think there's a lot of people in entertainment who do that shit and then go, this is what I want to do. But I didn't know it would get to this level. You know what I'm saying? There are those people who are like, I was born to do this and I'm going to do this and this is exactly where I belong. And that's great. I'm not one of those people. I'm finding. And bro, there's a lot of scary shit that comes with this, dog. Someone in the chat was like, where's your Love Island video? Like, I don't think people understand, like, asking me that question at, like, a personal level. Do you know how hard it is to not to read that question and to not go, oh, damn, that's all people want to see? And it just, like, invalidates the fuck out of other things that I think people like. You know what I mean? Like, just that question alone is enough to, like, get a spiral. And that's just one aspect. The funny shit to me is when people like talk shit to me in a comment and like they think they're spicy. It's like, dog, you cut bangs in your hair and you were afraid to go to high school. And but you're comfortable like talking like that through the internet? Get the fuck out of here, man. And look, I don't get mad at people that want to know about Love Island. That's not why I bring that shit up. I'm not telling you that so you guys can get all riled up. I understand, like, some people genuinely enjoy that shit. But I think that's the thing with entertainment is, you know, some people just find those videos now and they watch them all the way through and they go, dude, where's more? And they don't, that like person aspect like escapes because they don't think like, oh man, maybe he's not into that shit anymore.
Noel, love your stuff and thinks you're really smart. I was wondering if you think it's possible to have a good mental health while being an influencer/celebrity. It seems like it hurts everybody's mental health.
I don't know, man. I think it just depends how you go about it. I haven't, you know, in the scope, I haven't been doing it that long. I've only been doing it like 2-3 years, like trying to entertain people. So I don't know if I'm
about an audience the way you do. I bet it comes with a lot of questions you constantly ask yourself.
Yeah, how could I not? I'm sitting here talking to all these people that I can't fucking see. I don't know what the fuck you guys look like. I say this shit all the time. This is fucking crazy. This is crazy for me to do this shit, man. And listen, I don't tell you guys this shit. Like, I don't tell you this so you could be like, man, you're so funny. I don't fucking need that. I've never needed that. So I'm not coming here to be like, well, tell me I'm a great guy. I'm not. That's not the fuck I'm looking for, man. I'm just giving you the other side. Because I think there's a lot of emphasis now on becoming an entertainer, and a lot of people want to entertain, and this is the other bit. I think more than ever, I'm just trying to do right now what feels right. Because I think what's really easy to do, okay, I'm super thankful for all the TMG shit, 1,000%. And it's easy to come off some shit like that and get really addicted to like that level of interaction with people. To think, man, we all these crazy shows and shit. I want to do double that. It's fucking easy to get caught up in that. And you get home and you're like, I want to fucking crush the world. I want to get fucking bazillions of views. And, you know, like, yeah, you definitely get that fucking thought. Like, you know, you want to be bigger than you. But I think that could push you to do odd things. And I don't want to let that happen to me. Like, I'm very afraid of, I've said this before, becoming a character of myself. Baby. And I don't even know if it's fucking even good to say this shit out loud, but, you know, fuck it. Feels pretty tame. But yeah. Don't you think hearing these TMI donos wears down on you? Can't be healthy to think you're obligated to respond perfectly to everyone. Yeah, sometimes I think that. And that's why, you know, the other day I said, like, yo, listen, like, if you got, like, some real shit, like, this is not the place for that, you know? It hit a point. Yeah, it's funny. It's like, oh, I fucked this guy, and or I fucked this girl, and blah, blah, blah. That's whatever. That's casual. But, yeah, all the other shit where some people come in here with, like, stories of, like, assault and, like, deep, like, family trauma and shit, it's like, definitely sort that out. It's good. It's tough when you're known as the blank guy. Oh, yeah, that's what the fuck. I mean, I'm forever going to be the skinny penis guy. No matter how hard I try, pun intended. I think you're humble and authentic. Thanks, man. You gotta be. I think streaming keeps you like authentic to a degree, because this shit is the Wild West. You get prefaced with a tough ass question, and you gotta. It is what it is. Yeah, we always talk about who the skinny penis guy is. We don't ask him how the skinny penis guy is. Now it's just possibility for the future. Oh yeah, definitely possibility for the future. I respect you
immensely, and part of that is being excited to see where your whims take you. The variety.
Thank you.
Your honesty and sincerity is a bonus.
Thank you.
Love ya.
Yeah, thanks, Jody. Appreciate that. Yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe I just look like a jackass to the rest of my peers, but I don't know. This makes me feel better. Keeps me honest, man. any one of my friends, anyone who's close to me knows that I question the fuck out of everything. So I think that's real. And I'd rather be real about that than whatever. Than sit here and fucking pretend like, oh yeah, I got this shit fucking mapped out. Because, no.